Outpatient Radiology Scottsbluff is proud to give the residents of Western Nebraska a choice for their imaging. As members of this community, the health and well-being of our neighbors deeply matter to us. All exams are performed in Scottsbluff by our highly trained and registered technologists, and most studies will be read by Scottsbluff native and board-certified radiologist Dr. Michael Young. We are with you every step of the way, ensuring excellent imaging and individualized care. Outpatient Radiology Scottsbluff, focused on care, driven by excellence.
Spending this morning, or sometime this morning here with Jacelyn Brown, a Gering senior and member of the Bulldogs girls soccer team. Coming off a tough loss last night, obviously, but let's just look at the big picture though. The Bulldogs, you've been having a pretty good season, kind of building off. You guys had a 500 regular season last year, and you're kind of building off that momentum. How do you feel the year has been going overall?
I think this year has been going really well. As an environment, the soccer team, we just get along all so well, and there's no drama on the team, and I think that definitely helps build into how well our season has been going. We had a few games there where we were on a pretty good winning streak. We broke the school record, and I think that helped us prepare mentally for some of the harder games that were to come. Obviously, they didn't go our way. We didn't get the win on a few of them, but we played really well against them still. So.
And you kind of touched on it, but talk about the chemistry. You have the veteran players like yourself, and you also have a blend of younger players.
Yeah.
Just talk about how that mix, or what are the things that really stands out about this group this year?
Yeah, so we have a lot of older players. I'm the first. When I was a freshman, Krista was her first year coaching as a head coach, and so we've kind of had time to build up that chemistry. And a lot of us have played sports with the younger girls in like basketball and stuff, so I think that has helped carry over into soccer. So.
And you're one of the players who wears the armband, the captain.
Mm-hmm.
What does that role mean to you? Or talk about your leadership qualities. What do you bring as a captain, I guess?
I think being a captain is more about being supportive of others, not really being selfish, I guess. You don't want to be selfish. And I'm just here. My stats don't matter. I'm here to help build up everybody else. I can also help when the times are hard. Like obviously we had a loss the other night, but that doesn't define us and who we are. And I think that we still have the potential to go and win this weekend, 2 games. And I think, just be here for the team, I guess.
And what are some of the things that you've developed from just being active in sports? Is it work ethic or teamwork, or what skills have you developed, I guess?
I definitely think being involved in sports has helped shape me into the person that I am today. Work ethic is huge. Even when times are hard, I still show up. I encourage others to show up. I think so. Work ethic, a leader. Obviously, I've made my role into the captain, and I've been able to watch other previous captains and learn from them. Teamwork, obviously, I think is huge. Working together, and that'll be used for the rest of my life. So I think really it has developed all the life skills that I'll need in the future.
Right. I guess if there's one sport you haven't played, is there one you would like to try that you haven't given a shot?
Yeah, I've always said I wanted to try lacrosse. I think it looks just so fun, run around with a stick. When I was small, we used to play like hockey with my brothers in the driveway and stuff, and I loved it. And lacrosse is kind of like hockey. I've been told. I don't really know. I've watched college games and stuff, and I think it's super entertaining. So if I ever got the chance to try it, I would totally take it.
Obviously, we're getting close to graduation, and you're going to study in the medical field, correct? Let's talk about that, what your post-graduation plans are. I mean, obviously you're going to college, but talk about what your hopes are.
Yep. So, going to college, I'll finish my prereqs, and then I want to go to nursing school and become an RN. And then career-wise, I would like to go back to school and specialize in anesthesia. That's where I was going to the hospital today. I shadow the CRNAs up there, and they have been awesome. They've really shown what it is, the job, what it is, and I just fell in love with it. So on the first day I was in the OR, and I was like, I want to do this. So.
What kind of made you interested in pursuing, a field in or a career in the medical field?
So my mom is a nurse up at the hospital, and when I was little, I remember she used to bring home like the old supplies and stuff that they couldn't use anymore. And I like even when I was little, I loved messing around with that stuff. I also live on a farm. We have calves and stuff that sometimes need like IVs and stuff. I love doing that. I love being able to go and help, I guess. Um, and then taking that beyond the animals, I love just interacting with people. I love like being like seeing them at their lowest and being able to watch them grow. And I think that career choice gives me that opportunity.
So out of curiosity, have you ever considered like, I mean, would you ever see yourself in the future maybe in a coach role too? I mean, would you like to do that if possible? I
Yeah.
guess.
I definitely would love to coach. I love kids. I love, yeah, I just like my high school coach. He's had such an impact on my life that I'd like to have that same impact on others, people like others. Um, so I would definitely consider coaching in the future.
Music wise, what is on your playlist, or who is your top, or who do you like to listen to maybe before a game or just in general?
In general, I listen to like 1980s, 1990s country music. I think that's where it's at.
Okay. All right. And then like a lazy Sunday streaming a show or a movie. What's your go-to in either movies or TV, or like just streaming a series?
Grey's Anatomy. I've watched it like 3 times now, and I'm watching it again with my brothers right now. So
It makes sense given your your
yeah,
future
yeah.
plans. How about who's someone who's really been influential? I mean, you mentioned your mom. You're kind of following her career
hmm
path, but is she the most influential, or who's really made an impact on you? Would you say?
I think definitely my parents. They've shown me what it means to actually work hard, and they've shown me what like goals that I want to have in my life. And then beyond that, I think here at the school, my teachers are all really great. I love, and then like coaches, I mean, I've spent how many hours with my coaches, so I think that they've definitely played a huge impact on who I am. Um, yeah, I think coaches and teachers.